to break up and do over with Aderonke. On today's session, we will be looking into the question, how do I live my toxic relationship marriage? And I want us to be careful with the usage of words and the choices of words that we use most of the times could mean different things to different people. Okay, so I hear the word toxic a lot, I hear the word abusive. But for the purpose of this content, I would like to use unhealthy relationship marriage because abusive, toxic, it means it could be maybe when your partner is not committing anymore, your partner is lying, there is distance between you guys, there's no intimacy. It could be maybe sex denier or cheating, or by cheating I mean that maybe they are seeing other people outside your commitment, the commitment with you. But as much as I always advocate for anyone who finds themselves in any toxic relationships to flee, I also want to say that not every door is a closed door. Just because it's closed doesn't mean it's closed, like locked. Some just needs like maybe a push. You never can tell. If you don't push something, you don't know if it's locked, or if you don't even try to handle it. And by that, literally, I'm saying that if you don't put it on the table, like seek help of a counselor to bring you and your partner together and look into this, and you guys should talk about it. What is going on? Because you need to understand why things are not working. If you don't know how you get to a place, when it reoccur in the future, you may not know how to deal with it. So it's not just about, yeah, I'm no longer interested again, and this person have actually humiliated me, he keeps lying, he keeps cheating on me, he keeps doing this, he keeps whatever. You don't know why people act the way they do, and you want to know. So when you notice the pattern, you can know how to address it. And that's why I keep saying, people, please embrace counseling, embrace therapy. It is part of life. You can't think of spending the rest of your life with someone that is not even even your siblings that you guys grow up together. You still have issues together. You have issues with one another, not to talk of someone with different ideologies, different upbringings, culture. We have this interracial relationship now. People are from different cultural background, diversity, are coming together, dating each other. You think it's all about love. Love is not enough, people of God. You see, this institution of marriage requires wisdom. It's not just about saying, I have enough knowledge of it. You need to understand. And this brings me to the statement, the quote of Dr. Miles Morone, that says that when a purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. Meaning, abnormal use is allowed. When you don't know the dosage you're supposed to take, you just, you abuse it abnormally. So please, I'm begging you. You know why? See, I have been there. I have been in that place whereby, I've been married, and I've been in the place where I was separated from my marriage for 6 years. It took something away from me to get back my mind together, to think of, okay, maybe I want to start dating again. It took something away from me. So when you are committing, before you make that move of saying, yes, I do, you need to be sure of what you are saying and who you're saying it with. You at that point you want to, you want to put all those butterflies that is flying around in your stomach back into the jar. So please, like I said, divorce is not the final solution. It's not the end of the road. For a relationship that is unhealthy, you can seek counsel. You guys can be in a room and, talk about it. What are your concerns? And let your other better half also talk about their own concerns. There are some relationships that can be amended, that can be worked on. And there are some that know, okay, this is actually it. But you never can tell, you never would know if you don't seek help. That is my point. So this is what I'm going to give to you today for someone who is asking the question, how do I live this unhealthy relationship marriage? I'm going to give you a self-assessment. And this assessment, you're going to do it for 30 days. You're going to get a journal. You could get an exercise book, but strictly for this assessment. And every day when you wake up, every day before you go to bed, it could be in the morning or before you go to bed, you have to go to the journal and write, how do I feel about myself today? In word, maybe beautiful or angry or sad. The second question is, how do I feel about my partner today? Fill it in word. Now, the third question is, how do I feel about my relationship or marriage? And the fourth question will be, how does my partner makes me feel today? Then you're going to write a note, like just express yourself why you feel the way you feel. These are the questions you're going to be asking yourself on a daily basis for 30 days. At the end of these 30 days, you can reach out to me, and if you already have a counselor or a therapist, take the assessment to them and review it with them. Have a conversation with them. That will help us understand what you truly mean by you want to leave your unhealthy relationship marriage, and you will get the right counsel if you are actually at the stage whereby, okay, you should leave or you can still work things out. But before you throw in that towel to give up on your marriage, that says self-assessment is what you need as a first step. However, you can't do this alone. You can't achieve results on your own. You need the help of a counselor. Okay? And I want you to understand that I agree, because when something is no longer fulfilling its purpose, there's no point, holding on to it. But there are some things that needs to be given some second chance, but you never can tell. You won't know until you give it a try. But don't do life alone. Don't live in silence. And don't patch your marriage. Don't patch your relationship. Don't manage it. You ought to be enjoying your marriage, not to be, just because you have children, but to live that healthy life. You need to be vulnerable, come to that place of vulnerability by seeking help. Okay? I wish you the best, and I trust that this is going to help you. After the 30 days, I know that God is going to open the eyes of understanding and give you the right solution. Okay? Stop solving the problem, the root problem, from the branches. Let's go into